Welcome to the first episode of the NTI trading course. This is a 2-month course from July 1st to August 31st. This is 100% free. We're not charging you anything. The only money you will ever spend in this course is on an eval, which we'll explain later, but it's how you get the money to trade. A little backstory of how we got into trading. I kind of heard about it through a buddy I met at college and tried it for a little while on this app called Robinhood, which is not a trading app. It's an investing app, which I've had not the hard way. Ended up losing $200. So I kind of took about 2-3 months off and just kind of thought it was dumb, thought it was stupid because I didn't understand it, not because I was not because it actually was. So fast forward to November, talked to this guy again, and he was a trader and successful, and he kind of told me about it, and I realized that it wasn't that it was bad or I was bad at it, it's I was doing it the wrong way. So he introduced me to the futures market, introduced me to a guy named TJR, told me to watch his videos. So I went over and started watching his videos. I was really confused and realized that there was a lot of gaps in the videos that was kind of just assumed knowledge. So he ended up, my buddy, holding my hand through the process and taught me things that I would not have figured out except for through trial and error. So then I spent the next 5 months with Evan figuring out how to do it, kind of trialing and erroring our way through pretty much the knowledge to profitability. Um, I came back that December and was like, hey, Evan, you got to trust me on this. There is this trading thing I heard about, and it looks like it's super scalable. So Evan gave it some thought and decided to go into this process with me, and we kind of just didn't look back from there. We're profitable now. We're on month 6, and we things have been great. Yeah, so we're on an uptrend right now after a lot of downtrend. We are both funded traders and have passed what's called an eval, which we'll explain in future videos. Um, you kind of did more research on this, but kind of share the transparency and what's the realistic numbers on this.
Yeah, so we want to be transparent about our own success. We're not millionaires yet by any
Yeah.
means, but we're not going to sell you anything or tell you stuff that's not true. Um, you'll find a lot online where there's a lot of these like day trading gurus who have something to sell you. They're in it for themselves and they have oftentimes a lot of misinformation. And some of these people make more money from selling courses and from social media than actual trading. We want to be the opposite of that. This is free, and we are profitable from actually trading, and yeah. So we also want to set realistic expectations, and if you look it up, you'll see that failure rate is 98%, and Google might even advise you against it. 98%, that's 1 in 50 retail day traders are profitable long term. That sounds pretty like bad, but it's not what it seems. Being that 1 in 50 is not random by any means. It is a result of knowledge, discipline, experience, strategy, and rules. And also, that 98% statistic is pretty skewed by what I call like gamblers and tourists who make up a vast majority of that failure rate. People who will buy an eval and blow it, or open a Robinhood account and just lose money because they don't know what they're doing. They are included in that statistic. But if you took a group of serious traders who are serious about it and treat it like a profession and are disciplined and they journal and they follow the rules and they have a good strategy, that win rate will be a lot higher. And we want to help. We're in our own journey. We're in it for the long game, and we are happy to have people join us in that and see where it goes.
So basically it's gonna be, yeah, the gamblers and the people who kind of go and try it. And if it's not that, it's because they just quit. A lot of this trading is going to be hard. Trading is going to break you mentally before it builds you up. And a lot of it is it's hard. It's hard work, and people don't like hard work. They like what's easy, what's handed to them. Because you might think, well, if day trading is so easy, why doesn't everybody do it? Because it's hard. Why would I do something hard when I have a guaranteed paycheck at the end of the month for putting the fries in the bag? We're out here to escape that life. We're willing to do the hard things. So what we're not telling you to do is don't go quit your day job right now. Don't go and just blow all your money real quick. But we're telling you that if you do this process, if you go through it, if you do the hard things, eventually you will be able to quit your day job. You will be able to go blow money on the fun things because you put in the hard work and you didn't quit. Because yeah, it's not going to seem great. You're going to lose before you win. You're going to hit lower lows, but over time you're going to begin to hit higher highs. You're going to enter a bullish time frame, and it's going to be great. That's where we're headed right now. Things are still on the up climb. We're not at the top yet, but we're on our way there, and we kind of hit our low, decided to hit that low and say, "Hey, we're not going to cut our losses. We're not going to just kind of just get out and quit, but we're going to do the hard thing." And we decided to, and we're doing a lot better because of it. And it's going to kind of reshape how you think of life and how you view things. And I think it's made me a better person because of it. I mean, I can say for you, I've seen you become a better person because of it, more disciplined, more patient of a person because of it. So it's good. So that's kind of our transparency and kind of the vision on the viewed on the skewed failure rate. Getting into how this is gonna work. We're gonna be doing videos Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. We'll have kind of some meetings here and there. We're gonna have live trading in the Discord. If you run into problems, you have questions, you need help figuring something out, um, just kind of ping us in the Discord or DM us. It should be pretty. We should respond pretty well, pretty quick. This process is going to be kind of zero to hero. It's going to be what is trading, what is a buy, what is a sell, what is a long or short, what is, like I said, higher high, higher low, and I said bullish earlier in this video. Those are trading terms and things that we kind of just know now. Evan, if you want to take them into the specific kind of like structures of what we're going to do.
Yeah, so we're going to start with foundations, like what are stocks, what are futures, and stuff like that. What contracts, what futures markets we trade, and that we'd recommend, and just everything from like how to place orders and how to trade. What's a candlestick? That's like you need to know what a candlestick is.
Mhm.
And we're gonna just teach everything, a streamlined version of what we think you need to know. There's a lot of information on the internet about trading, and a lot of it is just noise or misinformation or like super viral strategies. I find often don't work very well. Um, so we also want to help you like um, put pieces together and figure out like how you want to trade, what strategy works for you, because there are a lot of strategies that work.
Yeah.
We want to help you build your own strategy because some strategies work better for other people. So yeah, streamlined version of everything you need to know, cut out the noise, and help you just launch your trading career.
Yeah, things are going to be great. One of the things I want to retouch on is he was saying that we want to help you take what you know makes sense to you and put it together. Everyone's going to have a strategy on the internet. Like you're going to find this is a 90% win rate, 100% win rate strategy. This is the best strategy to trade Asia session. Those are cool and they may work for the guy teaching the strategy, but in all reality, anything above a 75% win rate is not possible. You cannot predict 100% of the market because there are things that happen. Donald Trump can tweet something and see a candle jump 1,000 points. That's not an over exaggeration. We have seen it happen.
Okay, maybe more like 400, but yeah,
400 points.
that's a
Yeah.
lot.
There are news events like CPI that can blow your account like that. There
Or
are,
pass it.
or pass it, you know,
That's ga-
that's gambling. But there are things that happen in the market that are unpredictable. And at minimum, you can predict 75% of the market, but 25% is just random. So like our strategy has a 72% win rate proven over time with back testing, with talking with AI, and with people. Like we have our strategy built off of things that make specific sense to us. And we're not going to be saying, hey, come trade our strategy. This is how we do it. This is what works. We're going to have you go through and learn and see what makes sense to you. It could be fair value gaps, it could be liquidity, it could be trend lines, whatever it is that makes sense to you. We want to help you personalize a strategy that makes sense in your head. For us, ours makes sense. We trade liquidity sweeps. We know people who that is a foreign concept and they just can't understand it. And that's okay. Like, we're going to help you figure out what works for you. So, our first video, kind of getting into this, starts tomorrow. It's going to be taught by Evan. Thank you guys for listening. We're trying to keep this short. It's 9:30 p.m. for us right now, so we're going to go to bed. But we're excited. This is going to be fun, and we will see you guys tomorrow.